Hey guys, welcome back. There probably hasn't been a big gap in time between episodes for you because I've been releasing them one a day. I'm still experimenting what particular time during the day to release them so that I can reach as many people as possible. But for me, this has been a little bit of a gap in time. I've edited a few episodes ahead of time over the last few days. So I think the last day that I ended up recording was maybe about 3 or 4 days ago. So I'm a little bit rusty again, but we will get back into the Let's Play pretty soon. It's really cold here, and by cold I mean maybe about 14, 15 degrees Celsius, which is probably a very, very nice day for maybe a Northern American or a British person. So I guess me making fun of people in a heat wave or a perceived heat wave over in Britain probably wasn't a very charitable thing to do. But having to wear 2 shirts and a jumper while I'm sitting here in my study is is not a common thing for me. You know, it's definitely an unfamiliar thing. So let's get stuck in today's Let's Play. I'll start the footage now. But today's Let's Play won't be very eventful. I think the next time we actually get into a dungeon will maybe be in about 9 days. No, not 9 days time. Maybe 7 or 8 days time for you guys. So about 7 or 8 days from this particular Let's Play, you will be getting the next dungeon. We'll be finishing the next dungeon. Sorry. So we'll get into the next dungeon maybe in another 4 or 5 days, and we'll be finishing the dungeon maybe 4 episodes. So in 8 days time, we'll be finishing the dungeon. In this episode, we're basically going to get a whole bunch of gold sculptures. So here's one of the gold sculptures. And we'll be getting another heart piece. Probably one of the most annoying heart pieces in the game. Not the most annoying heart piece, but one of the most annoying. It's the one where you have to dig in the ground with Dampe. Dampe is a keen digger, but you have to get him standing in the right spot in order to make him dig in the soft patches of earth. So here's another gold sculpture. I was actually really struck editing this footage at just how creepy this game is. I'm not sure if you know this, but there was a famous amateur video released recently about how, you know, themes are explored and expounded in Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it's actually a super, super creepy game. I'm having problems trying to speak to people with the context-sensitive buttons. See, I'm still attacking for some reason. I can't seem to talk to this guy. This is a good example of how creepy this game is. Like, this is the son of one of the carpenters, and you end up talking to the carpenter. He says, you know, you must be disgusting too. So that's really, really creepy. So if we headbutt this tree, we'll get another gold sculpture. But just the nighttime sections can be really, really scary, and especially the Shadow Temple as well. The Shadow Temple is really scary. And the bottom of the well, that's another really, really creepy section of this game. I'm really glad they have the particular kind of day-night cycles that they do with this game. It's really, really cool. I can't remember if you hit that box, you roll into that box, you get a gold sculpture. I can't remember. But I think there's one on top of this big tower, and I start climbing up this tower, but I then realize that I have to shoot the gold sculpture from the ground in order to kill it, because you can't kill it while you're climbing. You know, you can't use any tools. Yeah, like you can see the aiming of my controller seems to be a little bit shuddery. You know, it's not very smooth and fluid. So I think the next time I attempt, you know, the next time when I record the Gerudo Training Grounds arrow shooting challenge, I think I'll use a different controller. So hopefully I can complete that for you guys, just to show you how it's done, and just to make sure that we do round off the game. Because I know a lot of people, when they record Let's Plays, they have a really big emphasis on doing 100% runs of games. This will be as 100% as possible, but not perfectly 100%. You know, we won't be, you know, seeing every single room in every single dungeon. You know, if a room is particularly forgettable, we won't go in there. Basically, well, because I'll be following a guide and I'll know which rooms have gold sculptures or which rooms have heart pieces in them. I think also we won't. Oh, what was I thinking? I can't remember now. No, we'll come back to it, whatever I was trying to think of. So I think we might have got all the gold sculptures that we need. Like I showed you, we probably have more than 10 now, so that's pretty good. We might be able to get the adult's wallet, which is what you're able to get when you get the first 10 gold sculptures. So we'll head into the House of Sculpture here. This is a really creepy room. Just the music. I wonder what the curse was. I wonder how they got cursed in the first place. I'm sure there's an explanation for this. Yeah, 13 gold sculptures. Sorry for the lip smacking and the swallowing today on the recording track. I probably shouldn't draw attention to it, but I get very nervous when I record Let's Plays, so I get a lot of saliva. Do you guys ever have that problem and you have to swallow a lot when you're nervous? No, I'm not sure if you do. Just have to hunt at night, obviously. Yeah, so they're telling you to check all the soft soil patches in order to get the gold sculptures. And I think if we... No, that's not a person that we can redeem a prize from. Okay, here we go. We can redeem a prize from this person. We'll get the adult's wallet from this person. Alright, that's going to come in extreme handiness when we do the Dampe digging challenge. I love it when it gets glitchy like that, it's pretty cool. Alright, sneaky editing. No, not so sneaky, but... Again, I probably shouldn't be drawing attention to these things. It's like on my vlog, I filmed inside the laundry and it did not look very nice, and I wish I hadn't done it. But I had to leave it in because I was talking about something important, and if I had cut out the laundry section of the vlog, then the vlog wouldn't have made any sense. I would have gone from the beginning of a conversation about something to the middle of a conversation about something without actually giving the proper context, so I had to deal with it like that. Alright, so the next thing we have to do is we have to get a lot of money. We really need to become cashed up, and luckily there's a way to get cashed up. And it's called the drawbridge trick, and I don't think it's cheating, you know, because you don't actually exploit any glitches, you don't mess with the memory, you know, the memory database of the game. So we'll speed up in a little bit. We'll just show you how to. Well, we've already seen how to fight little bone people like this. I forget what the name of these enemies is, but in a little bit we'll speed up and it'll become day. But you'll notice that we'll get a 20 rupee coin from killing these people. And I think if you leave an area, come back and fight them for long enough, you will get a 20 rupee coin. Alright, so here we'll speed up. Fight these people enough and you'll end up with enough rupee coins. Alright, it's about daytime now. Actually, we didn't end up with the rupee coin. I think that might have been another part of the Let's Play that I filmed. So, the trick here is to climb up these chains very, very slowly and carefully. And you can't do this trick when you're an adult because obviously the drawbridge gets broken. You whip out your ocarina and play the sun song. And then it becomes nighttime. And then you gotta walk very carefully out on top of the drawbridge here. I'm sure everyone already knows this particular trick, but and then obviously here you're rewarded with 3 red rupees. Every time I did this, I could only find 3 red rupees. For some reason, the guide that I was following here said there would be 4, so I spent a little bit of time running backwards and forwards here trying to find the 4th one. But there's only 3. So let's speed up from here. I think the next thing that we need to do is basically just skip to the section where we have lots of money. So I came back here after I was cashed up. I think I decided that I had enough money. So we came, oh, this might have been a time that I tried multiple times to did the Dampe digging challenge and was unsuccessful. So we almost have 200 rupees anyway. I figured that it wouldn't be worth, you know, running in and out over and over again. We're going to speed this section up as well because it takes a long time. It's really frustrating. If you don't stand in the right place, you end up wasting 10 rupees, and you can only dig that place again once you get him in the right spot again. So we got about 10 rupees here. So we're actually pretty rich at the moment. So we'll speed this up. It's actually very slow. You have to wait for him to walk all the time. And my first round, like the first complete round that I took him through the graveyard, I didn't get anything for any particular dig. As you can see, just nothing here, nothing here. So we'll just skip through all of this. I actually did a bit of mean calculation to work out how to make the Let's Play 10 minutes in order when I was skipping through here. Okay, this time we get the heart piece, and then once we get the heart piece here, we'll end the Let's Play episode. Alright, we got a piece of heart. Excellent. So, this rounds out this particular episode of the Let's Play. We will be doing a little bit more collecting, and like I said, we're not going to be getting into the dungeon for another few days, but once we get enough heart pieces and we power up our life force, that will make going through the dungeon really easy, and I think we'll be rewarded in, you know, because of this. Especially when we get to the harder dungeons and my abilities in the game gets a lot worse. So, we'll leave it here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.